In case you haven't noticed, the online scams are still a problem. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. With us from Google is VP of Privacy, Safety, and Security, Evan Kotsovinos. Hi, Evan.
Hi, Fred.
Great to see you. And there's a new survey out that indicates we're still facing a lot of challenges when it comes to online scams. Give us the overview.
Yeah, we certainly are. We're seeing an increase in scams across the board. On Google search, interest in internet fraud is at its highest in over 12 years. We recently did a study with Morning Consult that showed that over 60% of US consumers feel like there's been an increase in scams, and over one third of them have personally experienced a data breach. So that's certainly concerning. These scams come in all shapes and sizes. They're text message scams and email scams. These are certainly the most common forms, but they can also come through phone calls or ads. And they might ask folks to pay a fake toll fee or to pay to have a fake package delivered, or they can even be of a romantic nature, all kinds of things. The one silver lining in all this is that as people are getting more exposed to scams, they are getting better at spotting them. So they're getting better at seeing those red flags like urgent requests, suspicious links, requests for personal information. And so we're seeing that 80% of consumers are now saying that they feel confident they can spot these red flags, which is a big improvement. So some good news there.
I guess we're learning as we go along, but boy, there are a lot of text message scams. My wife the other day mentioned she got something that looked like we owed some toll money to Easy Pass. I said, don't click on anything. But that's so common today.
Fred, just hear something funny. I just got a scammy text message just as I was talking to you now. So yeah, I can certainly relate to that.
What else did you learn from the survey with Morning Consult?
The other thing we learned was that the combination of people using technology more and more, relying more and more on the internet for all kinds of services, and the rapid progress and evolution in AI, that's creating some new opportunities for scammers to do bad things. And so we're seeing, for example, AI being used for research by scammers. We're seeing AI being used to create more convincing phishing emails. Phishing is where you get an email or a text message that looks like it's from a reputable source, like your bank, but in fact, it's from a scammer. And it's trying to get you to click on a link or to reveal personal information like passwords or credit cards. We're seeing those phishing emails and messages become more and more sophisticated as AI is being used to target them and refine them. And deepfakes as well. We're seeing AI being used to impersonate people, to use their voice or likeness to impersonate them, to try and perpetrate scams.
That's a pretty bleak picture. So what can we do, and what is Google doing to fight back?
We're doing a lot. Just like scammers are using AI to do bad things, we're using AI to do good things, and we're investing heavily in this space. To give you some examples, Gmail uses AI to block more than 99.9% of spam, phishing, and malware from ever reaching your inbox. We have this new exciting feature called AI-powered scam detection on Android, which detects scammy messages on your Android phone and warns you in real time. So you get a message and your phone will warn you that it looks scammy. We have enhanced protection mode in Chrome, which folks should turn on if they haven't already. Enhanced protection mode scans websites for signs of scams and protects you from getting to those sites before you even realize there's a threat. Scam prevention and search is where we use AI to identify and block scammy websites from appearing in your search results. And also in ads, we block bad ads, scammy ads from showing up to your screen through AI. And these are some of the ways in which we use this technology. To give you a couple of other kind of thoughts and ideas on what people can do to stay safe. First of all, passwords are a real problem. Passwords were invented for a different time and a different age. They're hard to remember. They're easy to break. They are often stolen and leaked. So we strongly encourage everyone to use better login methods like passkeys. Passkeys are easier to use, way more secure than passwords. You don't have to remember anything. You just use your fingerprint or your face scan or the PIN that you use to unlock your phone to log into sites. The way to use passkeys is you go to, when you go to Google's products or to Uber or Home Depot or many other sites or applications that use passkeys, you'll get this pop-up that says, would you like to use a passkey? Click yes to that. Passkeys are good. Passkeys are secure. Similarly, sign in with Google, where you get this little button that has the Google logo and says sign in with Google. Use it where you can, way more secure than passwords, and it will keep you safe. If you must use a password, use a password manager like Google's password manager, which will create unique passwords for you. It will keep them safe, and it will tell you if they've been stolen in a data breach. And use two-step verification. That's where you get a text message on your phone to log in. That's, again, way more secure than just a password.
What are some of the reasons why people don't take some of those steps? Is it just a matter of, oh, they think it's too cumbersome, it'll take me longer to log on, things like that?
We're saying in a different survey that we did recently, we saw actually really good uptake in passkeys, especially in the younger generations. So I think some of it is generational. Some of it is, folks are used to how they log into sites, and it takes a little bit of time for them to make the shift. But we're certainly seeing that shift. And we're working with the industry, we're working with the ecosystem to try and drive adoption of passkeys and sign in with Google as fast as we can. And I think folks have probably seen that little button with the Google logo way more than they used to in years past, and we'll continue to push there. But again, where you don't have that option, in sites and apps where you don't have that option, always use a password manager, always use two-step verification. And the common sense good practices that we touched on a little bit earlier. When you see an email or a message from someone you don't know, be extra cautious. Look out for red flags. What are the red flags? Something that's urgent, a request that's asking you to share personal information, bank account details, and so on. Anything that looks off in terms of language or grammar or design, any inconsistencies. For example, if they're telling you they're calling from California and the number's international, stuff like that. Just look out for anything that's off. If anything is off, don't reply to that email or that message. Don't click on that link. Just go navigate through Google search into your bank, into your mobile provider, whatever it is you're trying to do, and just navigate through there. Don't click on that link.
I guess in a nutshell, it's stay alert and stay suspicious.
Stay alert, stay suspicious. Try and switch away from passwords if you can. Use the good guys products. Would love it if you use ours, but we're not the only good guys. And yeah, absolutely, try and implement those good practices. We've pulled all this together for folks to read and to stay on top of at safety.google. So if you navigate to safety.google, you'll see all this summarized in a way that will help you stay safe online.
Well, terrific. Congratulations to you and the team there. I'm sure it's a never-ending battle, kind of like leapfrog, right?
Absolutely. It definitely is. But we take our mission very seriously. We love what we do, and you can be sure that we're doing absolutely everything we can to keep you all safe.
Evan Kotsovinos, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thanks for having me.